Chip in. Nice eagle.
Hi, this is Nintendo NX. My name is Adam McDowell, but please call me Dowie. Welcome to the first episode of a little series I like to call Obscure Oldies. What I want to focus on in this series is basically going and having a look at some of the older sort of characters that you might see in sort of older style N64, Game Boy Color, the old PlayStation 1, characters that we haven't seen in a while and that are of interest to me and that I thought might need to be discussed a bit more and just brought back to life. I've got my N64 copy of Mario Golf and that's what I'm going to be playing today. I'll be playing as Plum while I talk about Plum on Mario Golf, and I'll be playing on the original N64 system, so let's see how I go. Okay, so who is Plum? Plum is an amateur golfer that has appeared in Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64 and also non-playable appearances in Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color and Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. Brawl as trophies. She hasn't really been a significant character since the late 90s and we haven't seen much of her since. So the way that Plum plays is that she's a well-balanced golfer. She's not very strong though, so she can't drive the ball too far. But I've found that it's her technique and control that makes her the best player. She was a sticker available in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which raised your attack power by 5. So in most appearances, Plum's hair is dark brown, but in her Game Boy Color appearance, it was red because of the limitations of the 8-bit times. I always liked to pick the female characters back in the day because they were very limited. We didn't get a lot of female characters. Like, I always play as Peach on Mario Kart. She was the only one back then. I always used to select like the girl character on the Pokemon games as soon as Gold and Silver were released. I was playing as the girl. I just found that it was kind of, it was different, you know, like we had so many games with male characters and it was actually nice to play as something different for once. So why is Plum important to me? So growing up, I always thought that Plum was a princess. So I've grown up my whole life calling Plum Princess Plum. I was always under the impression that she was also a princess. I thought she might just be like Princess Peach and Princess Daisy and have her own kingdom and where she rules. But apparently not. Apparently she's just a golfer, an amateur one. It was nice seeing the female characters in Mario Golf. I know people were kind of like, for a Mario game there was a lack of Mario characters, but I think like that's what they were going for with the sports titles. It's about you playing. It's not, they don't want you to get Mario to be the best golfer. They want you to be the best golfer, and I respect that. And that's where they went with, you know, the Wii Sports in the future with the Miis. It's all about you or me. So what needs to happen with Plum? What do I think needs to happen? I think, look, when they release Mario Kart 9, I think she should be a playable character. I've always played as Princess Peach my whole life, but I will play as Plum if she was on it. It would be really cool to see a golf title on the Nintendo Switch. I know that the sports titles, especially the golf ones, they didn't do so well. For Nintendo, in fact, they, you know, didn't really make much money at all. But they're still popular. There is still a following for this. People still want these games. And I think, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to Nintendo, there's nothing better than just kicking back and playing a couple of family sports games. So guys, basically that's all I got for you today. There really isn't a lot of information on Plum. That she hasn't appeared much. I just hope that she comes back because I'd love to see her again. And I hope that you guys have the exact same opinion. Please let me know if there's any other people who support Plum out there. And please, if you have any other suggestions about other characters I could focus on, leave a comment or send me a message and let me know if you've got any ideas on another character that I could focus on.
Bogey.